Hello everybody, once again I'm David. This is Cold Steel Media's To the Hilt. Cold Steel Media is my online media company and I'm here to help you because you are the business owner. You're the one that needs to know, well, you're the one that wants the business and you're hiring people that are getting your message out there or part of your message, but not 100% of your message. And why? Because I see it and that's what I talk about here in this series. If you haven't seen my series, this is what I talk about. So again, you're responsible for what goes out there. So again, be careful what those that you're hiring to do are doing on your behalf, because if they're shortchanging you, but yet you're paying them 100% and they're only delivering 99.9%, they're not delivering 100%. So why is it that you're paying them 100%? Watch what goes on. And if they say they'll correct it and they haven't corrected it, it needs to be corrected. Folks, in Instagram, there's this local business tag. You get to identify your type of business, if you're professional services or whatever, but there's one that's called local business. Great. That's fantastic. If your local business is in my local area. If your business is in Minnesota, but I'm here in Texas, and yet it shows up as local business, but I've got no other point of reference to it, then guess what? I'm going to click on it. If there's information, I'll see that right off the bat. If there is no identifying information and all there is the dreaded call now link, and I see that the area code is not my area code, why did I just spend all that time? And it's just, I know it's 2 clicks, but guess what? That's the sign of the times. So be careful. Be careful when it comes to that point that you're over there sharing your information. Ensure that your location, your physical geographical location, doesn't have to be your street, but at least the city and the state, so I know where you're at. That way, if I'm interested in what's going on, and if you've got something, then by all means, I can address it, I can order, I can buy, I can spend money. But if you're not allowing me that opportunity to identify where you're at, then guess what? A little more info, please. Seriously, a little more info. There's this one over the holidays, prior to Christmas, I saw this product and a series of products in the photos. And it's like, I like this, I like what's going on here, I want to buy this. But again, all that I had was the call now button. Trust me. The Better Business Bureau, all Christmas long, all Christmas season long, shopping season long, was out there putting messages out in the local newspapers, television stations, newspapers, everywhere, radio stations. And they were saying, hey, be careful who you buy from, especially online. If they don't have a website, don't buy. It's whatever. So be careful. And yet there's people out there, there's businesses just like your business is out there putting out information on Instagram, great products that I would like to buy, but all I have is a phone number. Trust me, the last thing I'm going to do is just dial a phone number and hand over my credit card information. That's not going to happen. Trust me, it's not going to happen, and it will not happen. So why you have that, I don't know. If somebody's telling you, well, this is how you can tell it's working. If they call you, well, guess what? I'm not going to call you. And many others like me are not going to call you. How many people did call versus how many people would have purchased had you provided your web information? And that's something seriously to think about. Think about it, because it the call is not going to do it. So how many people just stopped because there was the only call button there? There was no web page address, no website associated with this. And again, my money went to somebody else. So remember, when it comes time to selling, make sure you give the customer all the information they need, a web address, an email address, other than the phone number. We're going to verify, we want to check things, because again, we're being told that, hey, people are out to scam us, people are out to get us. And especially if you have an awesome product, guess what? And we have no way of really getting in touch with you or going to a website or going to anything. There's no email contact. The last thing I'm going to do is give you my credit card information over the telephone. So be careful. Again, verify that all that information is there, folks. It's not that difficult. If you're paying good money for have people do service on your behalf to share your message on the internet, then guess what? Your information needs to be out there 100%. And if it's not, they're shortchanging you, they're taking your money, they're stealing your money. I demand my money back. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.